negative 3. 5 plus a negative 3. Well, you see that these numbers are different signs. We have a 5, which is positive more over to the zeros. Negative 3, which is further over to the left of zeros. So it's less than 0. Well, yeah, obviously. It's less. We just did this. Less than positive 5 because further over there. And we have two numbers that are different signed numbers. We have positive 5, negative 3. Both of these are opposites. One is positive, one is negative. We do not add these. I don't know the reasoning behind that, but I just know that it's the rule. So instead we subtract. So 5, this is just a subtraction problem. 5, 4, 3, 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. And then what is our answer? Is it positive or negative? Well, what is the sign of the bigger number? Well, obviously negative 3 is not as big as 5 as we just looked at. So the sign of the bigger number here, further to the right of the number line, is positive. 5 is a positive number, bigger than negative 3. Our answer would be just 2, or positive 2. So now we looked at how to do addition. We're going to switch gears and do subtraction. So let's do 10 minus 8. 10 minus 8. So there's a rule when it comes to doing subtraction problems. And I'm just going to abbreviate that rule here. So LCC. See here. Just trying to think about it. Okay, I think you get it. Alright. LCC. We go from left to right. Beginning, middle, end. 1, 2, 3. So the L stands for leave. I'll work with this step by step. Leave it alone. What do we leave alone? We leave the 10 alone because that is the first number. We're going left to right, the first number here. So we leave that alone. We don't change the sign of that. We don't make it a negative 10 because that's its opposite. 10 places away. No. I think it's 20 places away. So, positive 10. Regular 10. Leave that alone. Then, we go to the sign here. So 1, 2, 3. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So we've already done 1. The C, both of these C's stand for one word. And I'll just write. This is how I was taught. Okay, so both of these C's stands for the same word. And the C word would not be that word I am not going to tell you right now. In this situation. So the C word is changed. So to leave something and to change something is opposite. Leave it alone. Just let it be. Just let that picture on the wall be. If I would have taken it off, I would have changed the scenery of the wall by doing something different. So we would be changing this sign because remember, this is 2. This is 3. So, leave 1 alone, we change this sign. What is the exact opposite of a negative? Positive. What is the exact opposite of a subtraction? Addition. So this would be an And you see, we turn a subtraction problem into an addition problem here. So, we have this as an addition problem. Then, after we do that, we still have part 3 of the problem. And part 3 has a C. You see, 1, 2, 3. I can even label the letters for you. 1, 2, and 3. So, 8. 8. 8. This would be changed. So, opposite from, we don't change the number, we just change positive and negative. So, 8. What is the opposite of a positive 8? Negative 8. And then we just do what we just did. So, obviously we have 10 and negative 8. Both of these are different signs. What do we do when they're different signs? We subtract. We just do 10 minus 8, which would be 2, because 10 is only, 10 and 8 are 2 places away, so that's your indicator of what the answer would be. I think that the more wide up numbers, you don't want to do all that counting. So we just subtract. It would be 2. What is the sign of the bigger number? 10 is bigger number than 8. Oh, 10 and negative 8, you say. Well, yes, but, still. So, 10's a bigger number than negative 8. So, the sign of the 10 would be positive, because it's further to right. Our answer would be positive, so positive 2. Just like the last one, I know. Okay? Then, let's do another example. So, negative 5 minus negative 7. Well, we have 1, 2, and 3. Part 1, 2, and 3. You can tell the differentiation between all of those. See that? The number with the sign, what you're doing, either adding, subtracting, joining, dividing, and then the other number with a sign right next to it. As you can see here, we will leave this alone, so negative 5 stays negative 5. Then we add, change the subtraction to an addition problem. And then, what's the opposite of negative 7? Positive 7. So, instead of erasing it, let's just, I suppose we can erase it, but let's just draw the line. So it creates that cross shape, the vertical line. So, then, we just do the same thing. So, negative 5 and 7 both have different signs. This one's a negative, this one's a positive. We subtract. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 2. That would be the answer. Because 7 is a bigger number than negative 5. It's further right of zeros. And it does not have a negative sign now. So, obviously. Alright. So, do I need to do another example, or do you get? Okay. Then, let's switch gears to both division and multiplication. Actually, let's switch these two right around here. So let's talk about these. So, alright. So, I want you to excuse me for just a second, please, and thank you. Now, we have the full throttle engine. We have all four. We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Or should I say addition, multiplication, subtraction, and division? Should I tie and interlink these two together because this is how they're linked? Addition and multiplication are linked because they get greater in value as the answer. So these are the positives. So subtraction and division, well, the answer is smaller. Division is the in-between, but subtraction is smaller. Division is smaller, so these are the negatives. So think of the elements in astrology. I would say, I would classify this as, fire, air, earth, and water, but I would say air, fire, water, and earth. I think that you can see where I'm coming from, so let's talk about these. So, multiplication is basically like division, except it's even higher and more extreme up there than addition. I didn't make that. Did I say division? Well, I meant addition. Division is somewhere in between. You take a problem, these are interlinked, addition problem, yeah. But then these are interlinked, because you have a multiplication problem, to do this, 5 times 7 equals 35. So then a division problem would be like 5 divided by 35. It's finding that middle number. So taking one, solvent number, I would say, of a problem, which would be 5, and taking the answer of that problem, what is in the middle. It's just the same as taking 7 divided by 35 with that other number, 5. That would be division. Obviously, you know how to do those. I just decided to do a review of those for you. So, now, how does this apply to doing integer problems? Well, I will tell you how it applies. We will start out with, say, no, I'll do 2 times 5. Well, 2 times 5 would be 10. Now, if the signs of the two numbers, remember that these numbers aren't changing, it's still 2 and 5 is greater than 2. If the two numbers are the same sign, regardless of any bigger number, if the two numbers are the same sign, this is probably a little bit easier to do, but if the two numbers are the same sign, then the answer would be positive automatically. So incredibly easy. So, 2 times 5 is, well, both of those are positive, so the answer would be a positive 10. Let's say we have negative 2 times 5. Well, the answer would still be 10, but if we have one number that's negative and then the other positive, there are different signs, then our answer would be negative, even though, say, the bigger number 5 is positive, it'd still be negative because these are different signs. Negative 10 would be the answer to that. And you could apply it to all sorts of situations, like, say, I don't know, 3, 3 times -7. Well, because both of these are negative, the answer would be a positive 21. Remember, 2 negatives make a positive, 1 positive and a negative make a negative, and 2 positives make another positive. So, that is that. The same goes for division. So let's say, I don't know, 4 divided by 12, -12. Well, both of these are different signs. 4 positive, 12 negative. The answer would be -3. And, we have, positive 6 divided by positive 12. It would have to be positive 2. We get negative, both of those would be -2. Okay. And we're done. Thank you, everybody. Next time, we are going to be talking a little bit about something entitled PEMDAS, Order of Operations. So, I want you to stay tuned for that.